Alrighty, Joe Musgrove. He's been throwing a beauty tonight, man. Throwing a beauty. Here we go. In Texas. 10 strikeouts so far. Joe Musgrove is pitching out of his mind in this game tonight. So if we go take a look at the box. So right now, my feed is a little late. So I am like a tad behind. MLB TV is a little behind the actual game day on here. So let's see. If we go take a look here for Musgrove. I mean, this guy's been pitching awesome tonight. 110 pitches as of right now. He's got 2 more outs to go. Oh, ground ball to Musgrove. He tags him out, and Musgrove is 1 out away. 1 out away here. What a performance tonight for Joe Musgrove. Figured I'd come on here live, get a bit of a reaction if it does happen. Here we go, 1 more. You know, when Joe Musgrove went to the Padres, I love this move. There are a lot of people thinking like, oh, Joe Musgrove, you know. But I was like, dude, if the guy's healthy, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the game. But here we go. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs here. Strike 1, slider right down the plate. 2 strikes away. Kiner Falefa is up for the Rangers. Joe Musgrove, 1 out away. Ground ball! On the short, on the first, Joe Musgrove has a no-hitter. What a performance for Joe Musgrove. Wow. What a performance tonight. Holy cow. Heck of a game for Musgrove tonight. Wow. Just mobbing him on the field right now. I went live just in time. Goodness gracious. Wow. This guy was just on it tonight, man. And it barely even took how many pitches in that 9th inning? I mean, David Dahl came up first, 3 pitches. Tavares came up next. What is going on here? Tavares, that was 4 pitches. And then Falefa had himself 2 pitches. That was a very clean 9th inning. There was no drama at all in that 9th inning. Absolutely no drama whatsoever. As clean of a 9th inning as you can get. A few ground balls, and that was it. Joe Musgrove has himself a no-hitter for San Diego. Holy cow. What a pickup this has been for the Padres so far. To me, like, I love the Yu Darvish move. I love the Blake Snell move, but I loved the Joe Musgrove move. I mean, to me, I think they won that trade initially. But, I mean, this is just, wow. What is that, his 3rd start so far this year? I don't think he's even given up a run yet. I was his 3rd start. Hasn't even given up a run. What kind of a streak is he on? He's on like a 30-inning streak. Wow. Unbelievable. What a no-hitter. I joined in a little late. I tried to get on here as quick as I could. And got to it just in time. If you go back, you can see my reaction. Man, that moved very quick. That 9th inning just moved really quick. Joe Musgrove, man, these sliders that he was throwing tonight, he's got one of the better sliders in the game. If we go take a look at Baseball Savant, if we go take a look at Joe Musgrove, like I said, when he's healthy, this guy is some of the best stuff in the game. Taking a look at Baseball Savant right now, Musgrove, if we go back, take a look at the slide. Look at the sliders so far this year. This guy's averaging 10.4 inches of horizontal movement on the slider. That's elite right there. That's probably one of the best ones in the game if I go to the charts. But if you go back to 2020, 7.6 inches of horizontal movement compared to the average Joe Musgrove has one of the better sliders in the game, and he was throwing a good amount of them tonight. I mean, what a performance for Joe Musgrove. I mean, this guy was just flying through. Man, what a game. What a pickup this has been for the Padres. Absolutely insane. I am seeing 136 people in here right now. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. I can't really show it because I'm going to get hit with copyright claims. But I was able to at least pull it up on game day as quick as I could. So if any of you are new, think about hitting that subscribe button. I'm talking baseball here all the time. So definitely think about hitting that subscribe button if you want some more baseball content. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. So if you are just joining us, Joe Musgrove has thrown a no-hitter. Wow. I mean, unbelievable. This all just happened so quick. St. Louis Cardinals. I like baseball too. Adolfo Adames, thank you very much. I figured, hey, why not? We got to hop on, take advantage. Juan Carlos says, congrats from Colombia. Edmund 19. Poor Pirates. I know, right? Chester, I'll stick around a little longer, Chester. I'll stick around a little longer. We'll take a look at what's going on throughout the league. I figured this was a great way to start a stream. So, yeah, odd villain. I agree. Joe Musgrove, fantastic pickup, and they basically got him for nothing. I mean, they had to part with a pretty decent prospect in Hudson Head, but I mean, you don't know what he's going to turn into. Joe Musgrove, man, absolute wow, what a performance, man. If we kind of go through each inning by inning, so we can just kind of basically take a look going all the way back to the first inning. I mean, yeah, we can just kind of take a look. Kind of Felifa grounding out first out of the game. Tejada striking out. Joey Gallo striking out. No surprise there. Joey Gallo striking out. Second inning. The guy was just mowing him down right in the beginning. Getting the ground out. Getting Solak striking out. Getting a fly out to Guzman. Going to the third. What was the... Did he walk someone? Let me go to the box. How did one guy get on? Oh, he hit Gallo. Oh. So he hit Gallo. That was the only blemish on Musgrove's night, man. That was the only blemish. So yeah, as you can see here, Musgrove makes history, spins. That's San Diego's first no-hitter. Wow. That's historic. The first ever no-hitter in San Diego Padres history belongs to Joe Musgrove, the guy that they just picked up this past offseason. I've always liked Joe Musgrove. I remember when they picked him up, I was seeing a lot of people in the offseason saying, oh, Musgrove, he's overrated. I don't know. I mean, he's going to go to the Padres and he's just going to do bad. And, it's like, are you kidding me? Joe Musgrove, I mean, yeah, he's had his health problems. He's had his stuff in the past where, has a little trouble staying on the field. But when the guy's pitching, the guy has nasty stuff. Good velocity on the fastball, a great slider. Man. Yeah, Jackson, wow. Hey, no-hitters will help with that. So, odd villain, man. I mean, and you got to think, with the Padres, you're just getting good vibes all the way around. And this is great vibes for the Padres as well, especially you don't know what's going to be happening with Fernando Tatis Jr. going down with that shoulder injury. Just some good news, just something to feel happy about as a Padres fan, especially after the bad news with Tatis Jr. So, yeah, this is great. Oh, Michael Yench, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm just seeing this now. I am so emotional right now. And as a diehard Padres fan, I've been waiting for a no-hitter for a long time. Hey, first no-no ever. I've had the what's the word I'm looking for? I've had the honor, I guess, is the right word, of seeing a couple of no-hitters. I saw Clay Buchholz' no-hitter. I've seen John Lester's no-hitter with the Red Sox. And, it's a different kind of feeling watching one of your guys throw a no-hitter. It's like you just get so into it. And it's like, and every single out, it's like you can't even imagine what the pitcher himself is going through. Even the guys out in the field too. There's this pressure all over the place. It's almost like a playoff game. just all the pressure in the world. And as a fan, you're just like, living like you're on the edge on every single pitch. And it's insane. Wizard he plays. He just did everyone's dream of pitching a no-hitter for their own team. Yes. Robert says, so happy for him. Yeah, odd villain. I'm going to imagine Tatis is probably going to need surgery. The only way, for a labral tear to heal is with surgery. There's no way. There's no blood flow that goes to the labrum in your joints. So he's going to need surgery most likely for that, unless he can maybe somehow play through it. I'm not quite sure, but the story of tonight, Joe Musgrove throwing the no-hitter. I mean, let's go back here to the plays. So it's showing, I don't want the scoring plays. I want all the plays. I don't know. Do they even have video right now? I don't even think. So here we go. We can watch a replay. I got to be careful. So everyone. So last night I did my news show last night. I got hit with like 4 copyright claims from MLB.com. They are completely ridiculous. I am sorry. It's like, I'm like barely showing clips. Like I'm pausing throughout the clips and they're just slapping copyright claims. So MLB.com, man, like, I don't know. So it's like, I got to be really careful here. Even playing highlights, it's nuts, man. So, I can kind of look through this. So there was the ground ball. Again, I'm going to get hit with a copyright claim. I cannot get hit with a copyright claim. So as you can see, ground ball. And then Ha-Seong Kim. Hey, Ha-Seong Kim, like we're talking about with Fernando Tatis Jr., got Ha-Seong Kim out there, who I think could actually be a pretty good replacement for Fernando Tatis Jr. Good thing they brought this guy in because, hey, Ha-Seong Kim is kind of like a Fernando Tatis Jr. if you think about it. Tons of tools. In the KBO at least. The guy was an all-around really good player, could hit for average power, fielded the ball well, had some speed. Ha-Seong Kim, I think, could end up, this is his chance to kind of shine here in the major leagues. And hey, he's getting thrown into the fire right away. So Ha-Seong Kim making, this 9th inning was very routine for Musgrove. He didn't break a sweat, it seemed like, in this 9th inning. You just had a couple of, a few ground balls. He had one ball that went back to him that he had to field on his own. I'm sure that guy was just going crazy in that moment, thinking, oh my God, I got to field this ball. I couldn't even imagine if I was in that situation throwing a no-hitter. I overthink like everything. And if I'm in that moment, oh my God, man, Joe Musgrove. What a performance tonight for Joe Musgrove, man. What a performance. Odd villain. I did not say that. I said Ha-Seong Kim I don't know. How did I word it? I don't even remember how I worded it. Ha-Seong Kim is definitely not a Fernando Tatis Jr. What I'm saying is he kind of reminds me a little bit of Fernando Tatis Jr., where he is that all-around player. Granted, it was the KBO where he, had, a pretty good showing off all of the things that he could do. But at the end of the day, it's the KBO. So who knows how that's going to translate to the major leagues. But, hey, to me, I think that's a pretty good option to turn to, instead of just some backup shortstop. So Ha-Seong Kim, very young player too, only 25 years old. But the story of the day, Joe Musgrove making history, the first ever Padres no-hitter. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I was just sitting here tonight and I got the notification, I believe in the 7th inning. And I was like, because we've had a couple of these, little, these no-hitters going on, throughout the beginning of the year. So far, we had Trevor Bauer get into the 7th inning. So I was kind of proceeding with caution. I saw that he had it through 7 innings. And then once he got it through the 8th, I was like, all right, I got to go live with this. Got to go live. Yeah, Brandon Lizardi, I agree. It's like, come on. It's like, I'm barely even playing clips. Like, I'm literally, when I've played highlights, I pause, and I'm not just playing the highlight completely through. Like, I'm being as reasonable as I can. It's like, it's not like I'm making like a ton of money. I'm making like pennies, in revenue. I'm not making really any money. It's just like, I just don't want the copyright claims on my channel, just because I don't want my channel getting like, shut down or something like that. I don't care about the money. It's more just like, I don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything like that. I mean, like I said, I'm not making any money off of this. I'm making like, what, 50 cents? So, if I do make any money, it's off of it's off of like donations and stuff like that. I'm not making any money really at all revenue wise. So, I don't know. MLB.com, Major League Baseball, they got to calm down. It's just like, dude, Brandon Lazardi, you said I just had to delete all 300 videos because I got copyrighted and strike 2 times. They're kind of going on a rampage right now. I've been copyrighted before by MLB.com, and like, I'll get like 1, but then like yesterday's stream, I got like 5 copyright claims. I'm like, are you serious right now? And like, it's ridiculous. Honestly, Odd Villain, that's my 50 cents. No, I will get all the money for me. It's like, honestly, I don't even care. Keep your 50 cents. I don't care. Keep your $2. Just don't throw a copyright claim on my channel. I don't want my channel getting shut down. It's like, come on. Legend Killer, I'm sorry, not a baseball fan. What's a no-hitter? I'm from San Diego. Everyone's talking about. So Legend Killer, a no-hitter simply is a pitcher pitching a complete game and not allowing a hit. So it's very difficult to do. How many no-hitters have there been? How many no-hitters in MLB history? So now I believe this is the 305th no-hitter. And you got to think, this game's been around for over 100 years. So 304 no-hitters. He was very close to a perfect game. I mean, he hit Joey Gallo with a pitch. How many perfect games? 23 perfect games. So a perfect game, the difference between a perfect game and a no-hitter. Perfect game is you allow no hits, no walks, no one reaches on an error. It's a perfect game. There's like no blemish at all on the final line for the pitcher. No-hitter, you can walk someone. You can hit. You could hit a pitcher as well. That's a walk as well. And then someone could reach on an error. But as long as you don't allow a hit, then it's a no-hitter. So it's just it's not easy to do. I feel like we're seeing more no-hitters a lot lately. I feel like you see at least, a good few every single year. It's at least that's what it seems like. But yeah. Yogi Dude, yes, I have hair. Yes. Yogi Dude, no, dude. Nope. I got a full head of hair, my friend. I got a full head of hair. But yeah, everyone, I did see we were at like 180 people at one point. So I think some people are starting to dip out now. But again, the breaking news tonight, Joe Musgrove making history. The first ever San Diego Padre no-hitter. The first ever no-hitter in San Diego Padres history. You got to love it. So NHOJ Crab, I'm glad you like the food reviews. If anyone in here does want to go check out my other channel, I just do dumb food reviews. I'll put my username for my other channel in the chat if you would like to go check that out as well. But again, the news tonight, Joe Musgrove making history. While we're here, everyone, I'm not going to stick around too long. I just kind of wanted to cover, cover what was going on tonight. We'll take a look at MLB, other games throughout the major leagues. But let's kind of go here. Can we pull up like the inning by inning breakdown? I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. I don't know. Oh, Michael Yanks with another super chat. I saw Chris Young and Matt Latos almost did it, and now the hometown kid did it. And that's another cool thing, too. Hey, Joe Musgrove is from the area. So, hey, good for him, man. Good for him. But, man, it's always cool to kind of look at that final line. Texas, to be honest, I think this is a very respectful no-hitter. Texas, they don't have a mediocre lineup. They got some guys in there. You got a guy like a Joey Gallo. You got a guy like a Nate Lowe who has been hitting really well so far to start the year. Kiner Falefa's decent too. But you got some guys that can, provide some thump. Trevino is pretty decent. I mean, they got some guys that are struggling so far to start this year, but, you got guys in this lineup for Texas. They're not easy outs. And, hey, man, I'm noticing, too, for the Rangers, Ari Hara was pitching. Ari Hara getting his first loss of the season. Didn't pitch too bad. He only pitched 4 innings, 2 earned. Only got a strikeout, so. But Musgrove, man, and the 10 strikeouts. Musgrove is he was just dominating all over the place today. Just getting the strikeouts, getting weak contact all over the place. The only blemish was the hit by pitch to Joey Gallo. That's the only blemish on Musgrove's night, man. The only blemish. Padres Uber Ales. Yo, I am so happy Musgrove threw a no-hitter, and I am a Padres fan. Might have a Cy Young season. I mean, honestly, Musgrove is on a tear right now. This guy, he hasn't allowed a run all season. If we take a look right now, so far, they haven't updated his stats, but now he's at 24 innings pitched. He's at 28 strikeouts. He hasn't allowed a run. I mean, the guy has just been awesome. If we go take a look at the game log for Musgrove, was that his second start? Or that was his second start. I'm sorry. I was doing the math in my head. I thought that was his third start. Oh yeah, wow, you're right. It's only been 2 starts. I feel like this season's been going on now for already a few weeks, but really it's only been a little more than a week. But yeah, his first start against Arizona, it was a good start. 6 innings, 3 hits allowed, and then the 8 strikeouts. I mean, hey, the guy's on a complete run right now. Gotta love it. Hopefully he can just stay healthy. That's the thing with Musgrove. Is he just has not been able to stay healthy. He has not been able to stay on the field. I mean, he's had some good years. If you take a look, 2020, he wasn't all that bad last year. He missed a few starts, but a 3.86 ERA, good amount of strikeouts. He had 55 strikeouts last year in 39 innings, just under 40 innings pitched. He's always been pretty good at getting some strikeouts. I mean, his strikeout rate definitely jumped last year. His walk rate also jumped a little bit, but he's always had some pretty good stuff. And I think he's only 28 years old. So the Padres basically got him for peanuts. They had to give up a Hudson Head, but the guy, I mean, he's a very young prospect where, he's kind of a wild card of a prospect. Could end up being pretty good. He's a raw prospect, very young. So, for the Padres, if you were able to get a solid pitcher in a Joe Musgrove, but you had to give up a Hudson Head. I mean, I would have done that too. I mean, absolutely. According to baseball trade values, the Padres completely won that trade. So, hey, good pickup for the Padres. I mean, obviously it's paying off. I mean, or in the early going at least. I think the thing with Musgrove, though, I know it's exciting. Not trying to put a damper on the no-hitter because that's very exciting. But I think the thing for Musgrove is the guy just has to stay on the field. He's got to stay healthy. They brought him in for the postseason. So hopefully, you can get a good, 30 starts out of him this year. He's going to be fresh going into the postseason. Hopefully everything just works out for him and the Padres this year. That's the big thing. David Knight, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Yeah, Musgrove, David Knight off to a great start. Yeah, David Knight, man. I mean, I had to hop on here as quick as I could. Once I saw that he had it through 8 innings, I was like, oh boy, I got to make a thumbnail real quick. I mean, I just had to get on here. So, I'm actually going to update this title. Now I can update this title to Joe Musgrove, no hitter. So watch MLB.com. Did I already get a copyright? I was about to say. I thought I got a copyright from MLB.com or Major League Baseball. Goodness gracious. All right, 1 second, everyone. I'm just updating this title. Joe Musgrove, no hitter. I'm just gonna keep it at that. That sounds pretty good. All right. New title for the stream. But alrighty. So since we're here, everyone, I might as well go take a look around the league, see what's going on throughout Major League Baseball. This is the big news tonight. Joe Musgrove with the no-hitter. So yeah, it's the breaking news on MLB.com. First ever San Diego Padres no-hitter. But yeah, around the league right now, we got the A's. Look at the A's. Finally, the A's are looking like they're coming back to life. Reds with a 2-0 lead against the Diamondbacks right now. The Rays pummeling the Yankees today. That AL East in the early going, it's nice and tight in that American League East. Dodgers winning a close game today against the Nationals, 1-0. We'll kind of go through each game here in a second, just kind of giving you the cliff notes right now. Giants, 3-1 win over the Rockies. Angels picking up another win against the Blue Jays today. We watched the Angels and the Blue Jays on last night's stream. And so they got another win today. Angels are looking really good. Angels are looking great. Indians with a 4-1 win against the Tigers today. Braves getting a big win against the Phillies. And like we just said, the only thing we've been talking about so far, the no-hitter for Joe Musgrove. Padres winning this game 3-0. Ohtani had himself a home run today. I got it on the screen. Oh, look at that. A little oppo or about dead center shot for Ohtani. Ohtani's my MVP pick, everyone. I'm picking Ohtani. I know a lot of people like to go with the Mike Trout pick. They like to go with, whatever the more sure picks. But I'm going crazy with my MVP this year. I'm going Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, Edmund 19, honestly, I just had that clip playing. Probably going to get copyrighted. What can you do? But yeah, so taking a look, let's kind of go through each game right now. Let's look at the A's real quick. Taking a look here. A's got a 6-1 lead. A's are off to a really bad start this year. Not a good start. They're in the bottom of the ninth. I thought I saw that it was a little earlier. But Jake Dykman's in to pitch right now. Taking a look at the plays of how we got to this point. Look at Jed Lowry getting himself a home run today for the A's. First home run of the season. That feels like it's probably his first home run in what feels like over a year probably. Kyle Tucker had a ground out that scored the Astros' only run, but we had some power coming from the A's today. Matt Olson with a home run. Mark Canha with a home run. Matt Olson had a 3-run homer, and then Mark Canha had a 2-run homer as well. 1 second, everyone. 1 second. Alrighty. So let's see where we're at. But yeah, so it looks like the A's are closing in on this win, just a couple outs away. I don't know, Astros are making a little noise here. Let's go to Cincinnati and Arizona. Look at Cincinnati off to a hot start this year. Basically, the world is not giving Cincinnati a chance this year, and they've been coming out just firing this year. Nick Castellanos off to a hot start. Just remember, Castellanos got off to a hot start last year, too. Let's see if he can actually continue this start. But for Cincinnati, let's take a look right now. Winker's having himself a good day in the leadoff spot. They got Maile pitching today. He's walked 4, but he's got 6 strikeouts for 4 innings. But yeah, the only runs so far for the Reds, we had the Winker base hit, and we had a Tyler Naquin home run. So let's go back to some of these games that have already finished. Taking a look, the Rays, it looked like they had was that their home opener? Is this their home opener today? In St. Pete? Hey, I live about maybe an hour and 15 minutes away from St. Petersburg. So I got to get myself to a Rays game this year at some point. But let's go take a look at the scoring plays. So bottom of the second, Willy Adames had a double. That started the scoring for the Rays. Look at Brett Phillips. Brett Phillips, the hero from the World Series, contributing today with a sac fly. Giancarlo Stanton had a base hit to tie the game. Aaron Hicks had himself a 2-run homer. But then here came the Rays. Randy Arozarena, base hit. Got Sasugo to score. Wendell had the double that gave the Rays the lead, and they never looked back at that point. Gleyber Torres did have himself a base hit in the 9th. Actually, is this all the scoring? Oh, here we go. Brandon Lau had himself a double that made it 8-4. Yandy Diaz added to that. Willy Adames had a home run. DJ LeMahieu provided a home run. But then, but that was it for the Yankees today. Who pitched for the Yankees today? Kluber. Oh, Kluber got knocked around a little bit. Gave up 3 earned. 5 runs, 3 earned, had 3 strikeouts. I think it's going to take Kluber a little bit to kind of get back into the swing of things. I'd imagine Kluber, give him a few starts, I think Kluber is going to end up kind of getting back into that rhythm. This guy basically hasn't really pitched at all in the last couple of years. So I'm going to give Kluber a little more time. But yeah, big win for the Rays today. They were on a bit of a losing streak there, getting swept by my Red Sox. Here we go. Dodgers-Nationals were in a close game today, a 1-0 game. Dodgers pulling out the win today. Walker Buehler getting the win today. Walker Buehler, good outing for him. 6 innings, no earned, 4 Ks on the day. Nationals had Ross pitching. He had himself a pretty good day, but the bullpen taking over just couldn't hold it. Avalon gave up the run in the 6th inning there, and the only run today for the Dodgers was the Justin Turner home run. So look at Justin Turner with that short beard. Man, he looks weird with that short beard. It's like, who the heck is this guy? All right, going on to the Rockies and the Giants. Brandon Crawford, he got the scoring, pretty much all the scoring that they needed. The Rockies only scored 1 today, but Brandon Crawford's doubles scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Alex Dickerson added an insurance run. We had Garrett Hampson get a sac fly, and that was pretty much it for the Rockies. Going to the pitching performance, Cueto had himself he was almost at a complete game today. Gave up a run, 7 strikeouts. Look at Cueto embracing the old Johnny Cueto, tapping into that old Johnny Cueto a little bit. And then McGee getting that last out for the save. Gomber today actually had a really good start. In my opinion, the main piece that came back in the Nolan Arenado trade, Gomber had himself a good day today. Went into the 7th inning, gave up a couple of runs, did walk a few guys, but good outing for Gomber today. But that was pretty much it there. Look at the Angels today, 7-1 win. Lots of offense for the Angels today. Heaney pitching for the Angels. Had himself a really good outing today. 9 strikeouts, 6 innings, 3 hits allowed. Phelps, it looks like he opened the game today. Then they had Zook come out of the bullpen. Didn't do very hot there. So yeah, that was pretty much all that was to it. So for the Angels, looking at the plays, there was a fielder's choice. David Fletcher hit into that, ended up scoring the first run. Ohtani getting that double, scored 3, and then Ohtani had the home run. So Ohtani with himself a big day today. Jared Walsh providing a home run, and that was it for the Angels offense. Ohtani pretty much carrying the Angels to a win today. Look at Ohtani so far, hitting 300 on the year, over OPS over 1,000, 4 RBIs, 2 for 5. Ohtani's been doing really good. 3rd home run of the season. Good day for Ohtani. Good day for Ohtani. Heaney having a good day too. Let's go to Cleveland and Detroit. Here we go. But look at these teams, both kind of hovering around 500 a little bit. Cleveland getting the offense started early today. Eddie Rosario, Franmil Reyes with the home run. Franmil Reyes with 2 home runs today. Good game for Franmil Reyes. Wilson Ramos ended up getting a home run, but there wasn't really much they could do with that. Going to the box score, Plesac had himself a really good start today. 7 innings, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts on the day. Derek Holland still pitching. A couple innings for him. Didn't really do too much. But, hey, Plesac with a good start today. He's off to a good start this year. So, let's get to the Braves. Ronald Acuna, I believe he had himself a tattoo of a home run. Let's go take a look. 456 feet. I got to watch it with these copyrights, man. But yeah, Acuna absolutely drilled it to dead center field. Let's see where this one landed. I mean, good grief. This one landed deep in center field. Let's see where it lands. Probably going to get copyrighted, but whatever. But yeah, that landed out of there, man. Deep shot for Acuna. But the Braves had all the offense today. All the offense. Really good game for Acuna. That's my MVP pick in the National League. I'm going Ronald Acuna Jr. this year. Everyone's going Juan Soto or Mookie Betts. I'm going Ronald Acuna Jr. That was my MVP pick. 4 for 5 on the day. What a great game for Acuna today. We had some other offense as well. He provided only just a couple of those RBIs today, but let's take a look. Andrew McCutcheon actually got it started in the top of the 3rd, but then Acuna had that home run. Big fly gave them the lead. Travis d'Arnaud adding a run with a single. How do you say that? Adrianza had the home run today in the bottom of the 6th, made it 6-1. Freeman had himself a home run. MV Freeman had himself the home run today, 2nd home run of the year. And that's pretty much all there was to it. Going to the box score. Hey, Morton had himself a good start today. 6 innings, 1 earned, 7 Ks. Wheeler had not a great outing. Not a bad outing, I guess. I mean, he gave up a lot of hits, but whatever. Zach Wheeler doing what he could today. But that Braves offense was just a little too much. I haven't really been seeing too much offense from the Braves so far. I'm kind of waiting for this offense to kind of start waking up a little more. So, hey, Acuna having himself a good day. I think we've already talked about this one. I mean, we've talked about this enough already. Padres, 3-0 win. But the big story, Joe Musgrove with the first ever no-hitter in San Diego Padres history. What a great game for him today. 10 strikeouts in that no-hitter. The only blemish on his day was that hit by pitch to Joey Gallo. And then we actually just went over this game also a little bit ago. Oakland with the 6-2 win. That game just closed out. Astros were able to get a run across in the 9th, but that's all there was to it for the Astros. A's need to start winning some games. They're 2-7. They got to start putting some wins together. The A's have always been a bit of a slow team, a slow starting team. But, yeah, they got to start kind of putting some wins together here. I don't think this A's team is bad. I think this team is better than what their record says. I think you're gonna start seeing some wins eventually from Oakland. To me, it's too good of a team. I mean, this team it's a good, solid team all around. I think the bullpen is a little weaker. Losing Rosenthal, at least for a few months is not going to help them. But, this A's organization, they're a smart organization. They seem to figure it out all the time. So, hopefully the A's can start putting some more wins together. And we'll have to wait and see if the Astros are going to keep getting bombarded by the fans with the inflatable trash cans. So, if none of you have seen that already, a fan a couple of days ago just dropped an inflatable trash can onto the field. I thought that was hilarious. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. That was just a very, very surprise stream, a very random stream. I just wanted to come live to just react to the no-hitter as it was happening live. Luckily, I was able to get here in time for the ending of it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for tonight. Just went over some scores that have gone final. But before I get out of here, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. I'm talking baseball here all the time. Hit that like button for me, everyone, if you can, before we get out of here. That's going to help it get out to more baseball fans. Go follow me on Twitter as well if you would like to talk some more baseball throughout the day. Everyone, that is all I got for tonight. I hope you have a great weekend. It is 11:30 here on the East Coast. I'm going to go to bed. It is past my bedtime, everyone. I am tired. So thank you so much for coming out. And congratulations, Joe Musgrove, on the no-hitter. First ever San Diego Padres no-hitter. Everyone, have yourself a good night. Have yourself a good weekend. And as always, I'll talk to you next time.